They're the stuff of power fantasy. They're the first thing that leaves us awestruck for our heroes, and creates the ultimate game of one-upsmanship at recess. We're talking about superhero powers. Welcome to my channel, KC, that's me, Carrie Chug, the Sledge storyteller, here to talk about the wonderful world of storytelling and to open up discussion about how we can tell the best stories we possibly can. As I did with Origins, I'm doing a revised take on the subject of superhero powers. Superpowers predate superheroes by thousands of years. Superhuman strength, that dates back to mythological heroes as Enkidu from Epic of Gilgamesh, Heracles of Greek mythology, Bhima from the Indian epic Mahabharata, and the Norse hero Beowulf. Power of flight has its roots in fairies and pixies. Zeus and Thor are ancient iterations of the power to control the weather, and perhaps a precursor to being able to conjure up lightning, fire, or energy beams. The whole idea of a hero developing himself or herself goes hand in hand with history itself, with civilizations witnessing local soldiers conditioning themselves into shape and improving their combat skills to increasingly higher levels. The list goes on, and with such powers as telepathy and telekinesis developing more recently. The story goes that Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, as they were creating Superman, wanted to empower him based on what they saw of John Carter of Mars, what he was doing with the abilities that he picked up from the planet Mars's lesser gravity, and Stan Lee got his inspiration to create Spider-Man by seeing a fly crawl up a wall. I would love it if someone could point out a superhero whose personality predated his powers, because the consensus remains in storytelling that their personalities are more important. But a big part of figuring out the powers is deciding how their powers will affect their personalities in such an interesting fashion. While again, it doesn't have to be told in the hero's first published story, the origin story will tell how they were either endowed with powers or had to develop their powers and how their life adjustments go from there. They might hate their powers, feel cursed by them, they might misuse their powers for their own gain, they might feel duty-bound or vainglorious about their powers. All kinds of engaging angles have been taken. But two key things I want to emphasize on superpowers. First, be consistent. Spider-Man shouldn't be blindsided out of nowhere without something interfering with his spider sense. If Superman can't be toppled by a boulder, a tree trunk of the same size shouldn't knock him over either. Artistic integrity should be enough, but fanboys can be very unforgiving and very vocal about it as well. Finally, just have fun. It shouldn't be contrived. Stan Lee's advice to writers was, write what excites you. Chances are it will excite someone else. With varying levels of resolutions, but with superheroes, we want power victory often. Sometimes superhero stories need an anticlimactic ending, but we still like to see those powers win the day. But that's my renewed insight on superpowers. Agree, disagree, something that I left out? Please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please click like. If you like this channel, please click subscribe or follow me on Instagram. The link to order Sledge number 1 is below the description, where you can order it on Kindle. Let's all look for civility amid all the bad news out there about social and political strife, as well as the pandemic, and follow precautions that have been given to us. But thanks for watching. Everyone be safe, and God bless.